YouTube. Hope you're all okay out there. I've chosen this little lilac stone. Oh, I can't find it. Where's the camera going? There it is. Having that little lilac one, and I'm going to put it with a pink one that I've already done a reading about this one. But I'm going to put that there because they feel like they go together. It feels like there's two stones that belong together. So I feel like I have to put them together. This is a two-person reading. Or adventure. Two people looking for adventure. They're going to find it. When you get two people together that are like-minded and they're on the same wavelength, they're heading in the same direction, and they're looking for adventure, they're going to find it, aren't they? That's what they're looking for. Somebody with a halo. It's an angel, obviously, but somebody who's angelic minded, someone who has the mind of a saint, but they want adventure. Okay. Oh, study. Okay. How are we going to study and see that as an adventure? Well, if you're going to learn something, it's definitely an adventure, isn't it? An adventure into the world of what is it you're going to be studying? Studying spiritual knowledge, studying other worlds, studying things in faraway lands possibly, and that would be an adventure. Study. You are engaged in learning and study right. Your angels guide you to take the time to read, listen and grow. This card validates that this is an important time for you to learn new ideas or skills. Perhaps you feel guided to enrol in a class, and this card confirms that feeling. If you're currently attending school, the angels ask you to continue. Sometimes, when we are in a learning phase of our life, we become anxious to test our new knowledge. Instead of learning, we want to apply what we've learned. However, timing is everything, and this card guides you not to rush into action. Instead, enjoy the process of learning. The growth that accompanies an educational experience is enjoyable if we remind ourselves to stay focused on the here and now moment. Okay, yeah, enjoy it rather than looking back, rather than doing the learning and then looking back and thinking, oh yeah, look what I learned. You can try and enjoy it as you're doing it, as the lessons and the feelings and the experiences are swilling around you. And I'm getting swilling, I don't know why, like a pig. Oh my goodness, faith, look at that. For people who are watching my little YouTubes will know that I had that card a moment ago on one of the other packs. It is like these cards are following each other. And this is an oracle card, so these aren't even angel cards. But this oracle card is also asking you to have faith that whatever it is you're learning, it's going to take you to a place where you need to be. Look at it, have faith. Whoa, it's a very powerful card, this. The imagery is very powerful. Number 31, let's have a look. I'm surprised that wasn't number 33, that card. 31. Believing, soul energy, soul retrieving, faith in yourself and uniqueness. Now this picture on this card, it's got lots of angels, lots of wings, lots of cherubs, and the person on the cross is being crucified, right? But don't forget, there's always a spiritual link, and the spiritual power of spirit. It's the same rainbow, okay? There's a rainbow to be had in your little world, dear watcher. Lost in your belief system, establishing a connection to something far greater than yourself, realising that the world is one of many worlds in our universe, but very unique in itself. You, as a human being, are also one of many, but the same applies. You are very unique in yourself. Take the time to visualise and experience the true you, and this may be achieved by concentrating on yourself and going in search of your soul energy. Don't focus on your outward appearance, it is not important. Focus on the soul within. Allow your heart to be filled with the faith of your beauty, who and what you are, not how you look. Right? So this is something to learn. It really is something to learn, something to study. worthy, then I'm good enough, then I'm accepted, that is my condition of worth. I'm worth something if I tick all those boxes. If I don't tick all those boxes, then I'm not worth anything. And that's what this card is asking you also, as well as, to have faith in a higher energy than yourself. It's also asking you to have faith in really the idea that it goes against everything that's happening on the internet, everything that's happening on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, where image is everything. You need to remember that it only takes you so far what's on the outside, and in order for you to keep going and sustain that journey, you need to have a little look at what's on the inside and to grow something of substance on the inside. You want to be a person of substance, not just a person who looks in the mirror and watches their looks fade away and whatever it was that gave them a condition of worth, watch that wilt, because then you won't have a feeling that you are worth anything, and then so when that goes, your self-esteem goes with it, right? So it's learning that journey that it is worth investing in yourself, investing in who you are as a person, not just on the outside. Two of Cups. Ooh, do we like the Two of Cups? I think we probably do. This is two people. Oh yeah, back here. It's two people. I thought this was for two people. When two becomes one, this is the beginning of a partnership full of synchronicity and balance. You play off each other's strengths and weaknesses and are able to create a complementary relationship that is open and supportive. Opposites attract, making you both stronger when you work together. Trust and mutual respect have been built over time between the two of you as you both communicate your commitment to one another. This may apply to a partnership in business, love or friendship. Either way, you're feeling each other's vibes, which leads to this says a fulfilling and satisfying relationship. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be fulfilling. This can also speak to the relationship that you have with yourself. We all possess a duality inside of us, and the Two of Cups asks you to treat yourself with the love and compassion that you seek in a partner. Okay, so if this question is, where is my other half? The answer is, you have to look within yourself to see what sort of half you're offering before you go running out there trying to find somebody that complements that. Because when you find someone, you want them to know who they are, so they know what they're offering to you. And you know who you are, so you know what you're offering to them. You know, you've learnt about yourself, so you know where you're good, you know when you're not good, you know what your strengths and weaknesses are. You're able to say what you want and what you don't want, and that's a very important part, isn't it, of joining with another person, is that you're able to say, yeah, I like an early night now and again, or yeah, I like to dance all night now and again. I don't like drinking, I do like smoking, I don't like drugs, I do like movies, or whatever it is, vice versa. You have to be able to say, oh, I don't like it when you talk about me to other people when I'm in the room, or whatever they're doing that's upsetting you. You know, you have to know what your triggers are, you have to know what's going to upset you, you have to know where your boundaries are so that you know when a person is unhealthy and pushing those boundaries, and you have to know when you're likely to push someone else's boundaries. Like when you're bored, you might be a person who needs a lot of stimulation, and the idea of study and learning solves that problem, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So I'm having a little look at this Light Seer cards. I'm not feeling it for these cards, honestly, because I don't feel this needs anything more. What could the Light Seers say that this little card reading hasn't already said? But we're going to trust, we're going to put our faith in it, that the Light Seer is going to have a card that says something helpful about this situation. Oh dear. Two of Pentacles. Now, you saw that, didn't you? It was reversed. It's about the money. Okay, so this is an area of contention for a lot of people, of course. Two of Pentacles, it's about balancing and juggling two sets of circumstances as well. A need to balance many aspects of self. Juggling obligations, equilibrium, and seeking harmony. Yeah, looking for harmony. But to look for harmony, you have to be the harmonious one, and you have to make sure the other person is also striving for harmony. It's no good if only one of you wants to be harmonious. The shadow means being out of balance, disharmony, committing to too many things, being overcommitted, a need to prioritise and a time to slow down. With all those roles and responsibilities that you've been juggling, you may be feeling a little imbalanced. Maybe your calendar is totally overbooked and you're feeling the stress of being stretched in too many directions. You may be feeling the need to better balance dualities or opposing aspects of your life. Your time alone versus your time with others, or your material life versus your spiritual life, etc. Make sure you aren't investing too many resources in one area at the expense of another, especially when both are equally as important. Even though this card suggests that you're likely able to manage it all, do you desire this much juggling? Put some of your precious energy into creating a balance that you absolutely love, and one that will allow you time to work, play, love and create. And this equilibrium will not take from your reserves of energy, but will add to it. And the mantra here is, I create an equilibrium in my life that allows me to be my best self. So don't put someone else's needs before your own. Respect someone else's needs, but not at your own expense. Yep, lovely. Healthy relationships, that's great, isn't it? Now, Michael Singer, The Uncovered Soul. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Okay, also notice that with this card there's the duality, isn't there? There's the light and the dark. And this one, there's the light and the dark. Opposing forces. Know when it's pointless. I was going to say know when you're beaten, and know when to stop arguing. Know when you are dealing with a person who can't be told or doesn't want to learn. Value learning and recognise when you are with a person who is able to learn, because that's what we all need, to be lifelong learners. If you can learn something new, then you can't really lose, can you? It's when you get to the point where you can't learn anymore, or you feel like you've learned enough, that's when you know you're in trouble. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now, YouTube. Bye.